Warning. The following program is a duo of white guys with a podcast talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, the MOZOS, or the Lubbock Matadors. There may be some cuss words because these dudes are in their 20s. If you're a Mozito, please seek permission before watching any further. Oh yeah, baby, it's time.
Is it time? Mm-hmm. Have we started?
Yeah, we've started. We've started recording. It's time, baby. It's time. Welcome to the MOZOS Offseason.
Two white guys with a podcast.
Two white guys with a podcast. Welcome to the MOZOS Offseason podcast, and we've got a brand new setup, brand new podcast studio.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. We've got a few more things to hang up, but you know, as of right now,
completely bareback over here.
Exactly. Yeah, we've got some stuff. We've got the tifo in the frame. Tifo section in the frame. We've got the scarf, science scarf. We've got the Pope hat.
Yes.
We're having a good time now. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It still does. It feels weird that it's over.
It does feel weird that it's over.
It's hit me that it's over because obviously, like that first Saturday, my body didn't know what the hell to do.
Yeah.
And now, but it's still there's still like USL going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the NPSL just wrapped up.
USL 2 just wrapped up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a very fun story over there as well. Vermont, they did not lose at all, and they won the entire league.
Yeah, and I mean pulling. You know, they weren't actually pulling high crowd numbers, but they were packing it out.
Yes, they were packing out their stadium, which is great.
Yeah, which is exactly what you want to think. I think that stadium only holds about 2,500 to 3,000. And they had like 5,000, 6,000 people on a waiting list to get tickets.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, it was really good scenes that whole game. The Bernie Bayou.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw it.
Yes, I saw that one. Yeah.
Oh
my gosh. Yeah. But this is going to be the podcast that we're going to be trying to do weekly. Trying is the key word here. Trying to do weekly.
I don't know if weekly, but we'll have content.
We need to pump out more content in the off season, and
because I promise you, by the time we hit December, it's gonna be
mainly tech sports that we're gonna be talking about. Yeah, and then of course stuff around the beautiful game as well. And we're gonna have guests on. We're gonna try our best to have guests on.
We didn't get two couches for no reason.
Correct. Yeah.
Like, did you not? I don't know if
the Buc-ee's couch. The Buc-ee's couch. It was $70 at Buc-ee's. Which is a good price for one of these, I'm not going to lie.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's very comfortable.
The couch was free.
Yes, the couch is free. It's a pull-out couch. This thing is awful. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I mean, here, come.
I haven't
top
sat
squat.
on this couch
Sit down,
yet.
yeah. It's not bad. It's a good couch, but
it's not too bad. It's
the pull-out couch part is the bad part.
You know, you got a little lumbar support right
there. Little lumbar support. I'm not saying the couch is bad.
For a free couch, I've seen worse.
Correct. Absolutely. I've seen way worse when it comes to free couches. But I mean, hey, we've got the setup now. If you're interested in partnering with us, sponsoring us, we could put a big logo right here.
Yeah, we could just put a green screen up there and just edit it.
Yeah, we could do that too. We could just paint it differently because we got two light sources here. I'm gonna black out the windows so we get more consistent light. But yeah, also this podcast is PG-13.
Yeah,
we will say right now. Mozitos, please watch with parental guidance. Parents of Mozitos, please make sure to watch it with your child or watch it beforehand or look at the clips because the clips will be censored.
Yeah.
But this is the first time we can say bad words.
This is the first time we say fuck West Texas.
we can say it now.
We can say it now.
We can say the F word and the shit.
Gosh freaking darn it.
Frick, man. Oh, my freaking frick.
Yeah.
And before, I mean, we say this now, but like we're gonna have or you guys probably saw this before. We will have a disclaimer at the beginning of every episode.
Yeah,
a la Pat McAfee of like, hey, just saying we get a little
sometimes
crazy
happens
out here. Yeah, we get a little nuts, but I mean, hey, we're two white guys with a podcast. What can go wrong?
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
A lot of things.
A lot of things. And
how many white guys with a podcast go down the drain?
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's way too many. The cost of podcast equipment needs to be tariffed, in my opinion.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There's too many people just that are able to
Trump's
just.
tariff right now is actually preventing me from getting a jersey, and I'm really pissed about it.
So for your team for
No. So actually, it's an Ireland jersey that I bought.
Jersey, yeah,
but it's
okay.
an Ireland 1994 jersey that I bought online, and I was like, why is it taking so long? And I go to the email, and it's like, because of Trump's tariffs, we cannot send you the jersey yet. Tell him to figure it out.
Tell him to figure out. Oh yeah, I know the president of the United
Yeah.
States. I'm gonna go and figure this shit out. Really?
I'm gonna send him I'm gonna send the Donald Trump. You cannot buy Ireland 1992.
You gotta give Caleb his jersey. He's a great guy.
No, I'm not associated with that orange man.
I don't think any of us are associated with the orange man either. But speaking of orange, what's one of the primary colors that makes orange? Red versus yellow, and that was the first game of the Lubbock Matadors season.
You asked the wrong guy.
You don't know color theory?
No, I don't know color theory.
Did they not teach that to you when you were a
No.
kid? They didn't teach you like primary colors, secondary colors?
I mean, they did, but I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay. Well,
I've hit my head a lot since then.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. You know what?
You
get a
watched
pass. You're
me
fine.
eat shit at Lowry.
I did watch you eat shit at Lowry, and that was...
So, I was more my knee than my head.
Yeah, that was your knee. You didn't hit your head on the field, did you?
No.
You were fine?
No, I just buckled
Are you
my
sure?
knee crazy hard.
Okay, good.
I have hit my head at Lowry Field, but
that was separate.
Playing. Yeah.
Separate ordeal. Yeah. Not while the Matadors were a thing, right?
No,
Is that around?
They were a thing.
Oh, when you were in high school, right?
Yeah.
It was like first season that you were? Yeah, because you were 16.
I was junior.
That's right. You were a junior in high school. Oh my gosh, I'm so unk. I'm so unk. I'm so unk.
God.
What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Arkansas Wolves lose to the Matadors in the season opener May 17th. Mesfin Rhoda grabbing the first goal there
Lost
in
footage.
the 87th minute. It's all lost footage. We don't have
Nobody
it because
knows how it happened.
Arkansas's stream debacle made me crash out. You guys have seen the clip.
Dude, what a way to start the season.
What a trippy way to start the season too.
There was 100 people at Shootouts for that game. We had that place packed out, and we're sitting there. We're just like, man, what slideshow? They'll figure it out. We hit the 20th minute, and they not figured it out.
So.
And they're in NISA now, by the way.
They're in NISA, yeah. They're in NISA,
which
NISA
is
Nation?
technically a league above us.
Technically, yes.
Which is the dumbest thing I've
here's
ever
the thing.
I don't know how NISA is still considered
tier 3.
Tier 3.
Here's the thing. I don't know if they're fully in it because they're doing like a tournament type cup deal, and they invite teams from other leagues to play in it. So I'm not 100% if they are fully leaving.
That's another league that's going to die here in a couple years, and it's just not going to matter anymore. And that sounds elitist, but
that's unfortunately
that's unfortunately the truth.
How it works here in the States.
NPSL will die, and then NISA will die,
and then League for Clubs will probably die.
Yeah,
and it'll be USL 2 and who else?
Yeah,
like who's the other league that's going to come up?
MLS Next.
MLS Next Pro, yeah, but they're tier 3, right?
Yeah,
they're 3 because 2 is Championship, 3 is Next Pro,
and
MLS
USL
Next Pro,
1.
and USL 1.
So. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean,
will we see a death of? This is probably also another question for another podcast episode. Will we see the death of lower tier soccer in the U.S.? I really hope we don't.
I hope we just see it morph into one conglomerate instead of 8 different leagues.
Yeah.
Because I mean, USL is going to have promotion relegations from to 1 to championship to. What are they calling? They calling it Premier or First Division?
I think it'll be either Premier or Pro. I remember I saw it being the USL Pro League.
USL 2 is going to stay a summer league.
Yes.
But then everything else is going to be their promotion relegation.
It would be really cool if we had a way to have promotion relegation between 2 and 1 USL wise.
And I think there's a way to do it. Obviously, this is ball knowledge beyond your comprehension right here. Kind of how they do it in Scotland. So in Scotland, obviously, a lot of those teams are not well off financially. So they have their last division is split up into 2, North and South. So there's 2 spots you're playing for, and teams from the North play for 1 spot, teams from the South play for 1 spot. And that's how I would do it. I mean, have split the league East-West. We all play in our normal leagues, and then go to the playoffs, and whoever wins the playoffs from each thing
goes up and moves up.
Playoffs.
See, I could also see if you it could be like a team's choice type deal where if you as a USL 2 club place a certain amount consistently, then you have the option to pay the amount to get into USL League One, or you can be
Is
like,
there still
"No,
going to
we're
be
good."
a buy-in to USL 1?
I don't know. I think there still will be. I mean, Boise's joining next season, and they had to pay a bunch of money. I would see a lot of USL 1 teams be upset that they paid money to get into this league, and now USL 2 clubs are being promoted.
USL 1's a really interesting thing because like, a lot of the teams in there are still like smaller.
They're pretty small, yeah.
Because like I know Indianapolis should move up to USL 1, if not even the USL Championship. And for them, it's not they are finally over the hump of starting the club in terms of like getting fan support. Obviously, when you're pulling 12,000 people a game,
it's gonna happen.
Like that is it's not about if, it's about when now for them. So I don't know if they're going to go straight to USL 1 or straight to USL Championship. I don't know if they have another year in USL 2, because I think for them it's more about, because if we make the jump now and then we suck and then we lose money, is it going to...
Will it affect us?
Yeah. Because I think what would probably be best for them is another year in USL 2, keep building up, and then just go straight to Championship.
Yeah.
But it's about building that financial support on the back end. And, that's a Hitch thing.
Yeah, that's stuff beyond our pay grade, or
because we've talked about this before. That I do think the Matadors could do really well in USL 1. I think USL Championship is a long way off. For us, just in terms of that financial power.
I don't think. That's pipe dream for me, but I don't think we can make it to Championship. I think Championship is its own tier of like really, really big markets.
Well, that's like once we get a stadium and once we way more established, because with a club like Indianapolis, that's in DC.
Yeah,
like that place
that's
has
right near
soccer.
DC. All these other places, Boise, Idaho, in League One is it's going to be the team in Idaho.
Yeah.
You've got Phoenix, which is Phoenix in Championship. You've got
a lot of these
Detroit in Championship.
Million population numbers, while Lubbock has 75.
San Antonio's owned by the Spurs. Like, I mean, you've got these
financial backing,
big financial backing, and large metros that can support. I think that Lubbock can still support, but it'll be hard to compete.
It's a different way.
Yes, it'll be hard to compete with other USL Championship clubs that can pay that much, because they are either owned by big ownership groups,
the corporate fat cats
of the USL Championship.
Boise, Idaho.
Love you, Cursecast. But the corporate fat cats of Boise, Idaho, or like Boise, they're the only players in town, or for other like miles when it comes to states wise that can play soccer. So it'll be very interesting to see how we get there and what happens from there. But back to the season talk, of course.
Because two white guys on the podcast tend to get off the rail.
Tangent, potentially neurodivergent. I know I am. Are you might be?
I might as well be.
Yeah, I think you might.
I never got tested for it.
We're going to get into a bunch of tangents during this podcast. I hope you guys like listening to us ramble. But yeah, a crazy first game to start the season. It felt like the season didn't start until the next game to me. A little bit.
We couldn't see it.
Because we couldn't see it. We didn't see the goals happen. We didn't see actual action happening.
Yeah.
And then Thomas let me make a meme for him for the social media. That was great. Live on camera. So we got the clip of that. I mean, it was a fun one, but oh my goodness, like how crazy was that? Let's just move on though, because don't want to stay too long. Let's talk a little bit more about this Brownsville Matadors game. Matadors win 3-2 on May 23rd. And the first goal for FC Brownsville done by Pablo Torre.
Great player.
Great player. I don't have any qualms about him.
Yeah, don't like.
Great guy.
Look, we made the joke that we don't like Brownsville, but now Brownsville they've eked themselves up a little bit by letting us borrow Pablo for the end of the run-in.
Let us take him in, yeah.
I do hope he comes back next year.
Yes.
That'd be massive for us.
Yes.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen with Brownsville, with Lubbock leaving. Again, as we've heard that...
Potentially leaving, of course.
Potentially leaving, because... Let's put it this way. The rumor mill has been circulating.
The rumor mill has been circulating for 2 years, and we don't know exactly what's going to happen until the front office of the Matadors say, hey, we're moving, or hey, we're staying, or...
Yeah. Because remember, last year it went right up to... Sorry, this is Tangent FC at it again.
Tangent FC.
But like we waited like right up till the end of the year, and we had like a come to Jesus meeting, and then,
in like December, right?
Yeah,
and I couldn't do it because I was doing the esports
when Coach was announced. That's when they said, we're staying
Yes,
in the PSL.
they said,
officially.
yeah, they said, and then like a few weeks in January, we had that big party at Two Docs, and they said on the mic, yeah, we're staying in NPSL. Want to let y'all know. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I know already.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a while. There would have been a giant announcement in November, December.
But with how well we did last year, how well the club's moving, and the Matadors not so well, teasing that like we have big announcements.
We have the big things planned, guys.
The big
guys,
things.
huge announcement.
Huge thing.
The huge announcement is just yo, we're partnering with Two Docs again on a beer, guys.
Like,
we love you, Two Docs. It's just like that. Imagine them just like hyping up something and being like, "Oh, partnership with a sponsor." Ooh.
Not funny.
Not funny, guys. But yeah, Pablo Torre grabs the first one in the 12th minute for FC Brownsville. And then we have a 3-stack. Fabian Wagner, Jack Thomas, Momo, all heading in 24th, 58th, 75th minute.
Yeah, I mean, we still think about that free kick from Momo. I mean, should have been goal of the season.
That was like...
Yeah,
that
like,
was the.
I still have the GIF saved on my phone
Of just us,
yeah.
I'm just like watching, waiting, and we're just silent. And then, boom. What we should have done is we should have just backed it up like we did for the Hickory game.
We were too involved.
We were way too involved. We were like, we should have just backed up the broadcast to where the bar was seeing it so that we were also seeing it at the same time. So we weren't waiting because we were on Ethernet and everybody else was on Wi-Fi. And it was so... Yeah, and then Hiromasa Iwai in the 82nd minute, and then the 20-minute overtime period that followed. Ref, do something!
Yeah, I mean, that's classic playing at Brownsville. They're always going to get amount of extra time.
That was just a big win either way. I mean,
it felt...
We were saying that FC Brownsville was
really
going to be
big
second.
At a time,
yeah.
But then ending up how the season... Well, obviously it was really big because we still finished second.
Yeah.
But, you know...
It's still a big win.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it worked out. It worked out in our favor. CFT Houston... 3-0 for the Matadors there on May 25th.
We played all our backups.
We played all of our backups, and then Evan Howard got the last final goal in the 58th minute.
Yeah, this was right before he decided to leave. We'll just let that sit in the air for a minute.
We wish you well, buddy.
Yeah.
We wish you well. That's all that we'll say. Matadors 2-0 Arkansas Wolves, the home opener on the 30th of May.
Yeah, that was just one of those games that like you kind of just eked your way through it. I mean, like we had control the entire time, but that was the start of the thing that happened this year where we just couldn't finish.
And a great home crowd. We had like what, 5,000-6,000?
It was right at 6.
Or
like right a little above 6. But that was the start of the Matadors problem where we just couldn't take our chances. Like we would always score, but we should have scored a lot more.
Yes. And if we had scored a lot more, like, okay, we were around this time, you and I were talking a lot, and we were, actually, I don't think it was around this time. It was more later on in the season. I think on our way or in Oklahoma or something, we were talking about this of like, oh, Hickory FC is like playing in paint against Painters and Plumbers.
Yeah.
They're scoring 10-0 against all these other teams, and we're not so sure that these other teams that they're playing in their conference are as good as we are or as other Lone Star teams are. And when it comes to playoffs, they're going to get shut out, and then
we'll get to I have
that.
Points to make about
we
that.
Have
later.
Points to make, which is great. But like, sort of the same thing with Arkansas, and like, I was like, we keep getting 2-0s, 3-0s, and I just really hope that we can excel past that in the rest of the season. And we did only like twice. Yeah. After that, we just played. To be fair, like, I can't be mad about how we played. We won those games. We were in control of the game all the time.
And that is how good teams win. And that's how you can tell a really good team is that when you are struggling, you can find a result. You didn't maybe not earn the result, but you found one.
Yes. And
that was pretty much our entire run into the end of the season, except those West Texas games.
Which we'll talk about here in a second. It's fine. It's okay.
If you think about it, we won the one that mattered.
We won the one that mattered.
And you're going to stay here and die in the PSL.
Stop saying that. Okay, hold on. Okay, so next up after that, after the home opener, we had another one on June 4th against Fort Worth Vaqueros, the sister team, the other Hitch-owned team. 3-0. Pretty
another game where we just controlled the game.
Controlled the game the entire time.
Probably should have scored about 4 or 5 more. We didn't. They tried to hit us on the counter. This was the start of Andre being the GOAT.
Yes.
And El Gato. And we
getting those clean sheets.
Yeah, getting those clean sheets. And
working at a laundromat.
Again, we moved forward. Like that was like most of those games at the start of the season where we'd go and find a result and you think we like, oh, it's going to be a building block.
And then it's not.
It was just kind of, it wasn't until like.
Very lateral movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we played well. Like that
we did play very, very well.
Yeah.
But it's like,
that's a game you should be winning.
This is something that we're going to keep saying. Like, we should have scored more goals. If we had scored more goals, we would have been able to host more.
Which is
later on.
Because we led the league in goals scored.
Yeah. But then it was just the goal differential that's what got us in against the rest of the. I thought it was goal differential in the South region.
No, it was league. It was where you finished at the end of in your
I remember seeing on the NPSL website that it
national
was
rankings.
It was off goal. Hold on. I'm looking this up. Okay. I swear I saw this.
He is fact checking.
I swear I saw this before.
No, so it's
on
based
the
off
NPSL
of your
website.
national rankings, but Hickory
and
won all their games, and El Forlito won all their games, and Jacksonville, I believe, won more games than we did, or had more points per game.
Midwest and South regions. Teams are seeded 1 through 3 based on regular season points per game.
Well, that doesn't mean they beat us on points per game.
Jacksonville had 2.5 points per game. Matadors had 2.2. Hickory had 2.8.
Okay, so points per game. They were all above us.
So they all had more points per game, which is what I'm saying. Like it wasn't goal differential.
Okay, that's what I thought you were
Sorry.
That is not
but they scored more goals per game than we did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if we had scored more goals against all these other teams, more than 3 a game, more than 2 or 3 a game, that would have helped us, I think, tremendously. It was like the difference between like Jacksonville and us was like 0.3.
Oh, you are confused right now.
I'm confused?
Yes, points per game means like how many points you got. Like
so like 3
goals.
3
points,
okay, so just winning your games.
Get out.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, well, I mean, fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought points per game was goals.
No, that is
That
points.
is not it. That's literal points. 3 versus 1 versus... Okay. All right. You know what?
Wrong.
This is the wrong counter. We're in the wrong counter. We're just... Yeah, it's fine.
How many times does Caleb have to correct Dylan?
You have to correct me so many times, and that's okay, because you're the ball knowledge guy.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's fine. But I'm the one who keeps things moving. We're a powerful duo. Powerful team out here. It's going to be very... Denver's going to be fun, man.
Oh, my God. Denver's
going to be so much fun,
Denver's going to be a problem.
Denver's going to be a problem.
The ISC meetings are going to be crazy.
It's in Denver this year in January, right? Is that it? It's going to be so
freezing.
Cold. I have a Texas Tech parka jacket that I'm so excited to break out for that.
There you go.
Because then I'll just be like...
Can you do like the thrift store, like full-on parka with the skinny jeans?
Oh, please. Yes. We got to do that.
Who sang that song?
Macklemore. Can we go thrift shopping? That was middle school for me, man.
Unk.
That was peak middle school for me, man. Yeah. That was like, that went multi-platinum at school dances in middle school.
Oh,
that and Starships by Nicki Minaj. And Breathe Carolina, Won't Black Out, which is an interesting song to play at middle school dances because it's about alcoholism and blacking out.
What's
drunk.
that one where it's, it wasn't Katy Perry who did it.
Are you sure?
It might have been Katy Perry, but I'm trying to remember what the actual words are.
Give me the melody.
I throw my hands up.
Throw my hands. It's Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus. Okay.
You were close. You were close.
They're the same person.
All the same people anyway in Hollywood. The Hollywood fat cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tangent FC
back at it again. The Curse Cast has infiltrated our friend group, and now we just say the corporate fat cats of blank.
Yeah.
All the time, because they said the corporate fat cats of Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, like that's just how it is. You know, we're gonna have fun with it.
We need to get the Curse Guys because we can get
the Curse Guys would be so fun.
I don't remember who it was, but like he adamantly hates Lubbock, and I'm like,
come out here, have some fun.
Carlos loved it.
Carlos loved Lubbock. He was like, you know
he
what?
Loved the bars. Let's be
he
fair.
loved the bars. We were out.
Big crickets guy.
We were out at the bars, and he turns to me and is like, "This is why I was considering Lubbock." He's like, "Maybe I should have come here." And
that
I'm like,
night at Crickets where we had the buckets of Trulies.
Yeah, the buckets of Trulies. They were like the White Claw Surges.
Yeah.
And I had to leave the next day to go to my sister's wedding. for a week beforehand. We were just drinking, and I was like halfway through, like I'm not even halfway. I think I was a quarter of a way through a pitcher, and I'm like, if I drink the rest of this, I'm not gonna be able to drive.
You left, and Carlos went.
I was like, you take it, Carlos, go for it.
Oh, that was such a fun night.
Oh yeah, and then we ran into like some random dudes there, and they were like yelling at me like, see that hot girl over there by the exit? You need to go get her Snapchat or something.
She was like 6'8" too. She was
no,
massive.
that was the other one. I told her that she was beautiful. I like went up to her and gave her a compliment, and then she was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, oh no.
Hey, you did more than any other guy did.
Correct.
That night.
Correct. Yeah, I think more than any other dude.
That is a mental victory.
Yes, it's a mental victory. 100%. I was fine with it. And then I got the other girl's Snapchat or something, and as soon as I get it and I'm walking out, I throw up a see you later, and the entire deal was, yeah! What a guy. And then the next day, Rachel's car exploded.
Oh.
And she had to get a new car in Denton.
Not fun.
Which, I mean, that's
just
that's
had
life,
it rough
man.
with cars.
That's life, man. And then I hit a pothole in Grapevine, Texas, cracked. I have it in my garage. I'm not going to bring it in here.
You know what you don't have in your garage? The rest of your mailbox.
True. I don't. And then somebody hit my mailbox. Oh man, dude, we've been trying to find the truck, and one of my neighbors, is like adamant that it's this one guy at this one house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's like I've seen him in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Seen him.
I'm on my golf cart.
He's
I'm riding
following
around.
home.
He lives here in this neighborhood. He has to. Like, okay, man. If you see him, take a picture of his license plate, send it to me, please.
Yeah.
We'll go from there.
Because
we have a please report open.
If you hit Dylan's car, listeners at home, I'm coming to your house. Yeah. I'm rapidly approaching your location.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Moving on. Tangent FC scoring 5-0 right now. Which is the point of the podcast. But yeah. Tragedy, terror, sadness. 2-1 Matadors in Midland. Midland beating us 2-1 on June 7th.
That literally all three of those games played out the exact same way. We just finally got over the hump on the third one. I mean, it's going to be the same exact points for the first two. We should have won that game.
Yep.
We had more shots. We had more possession. We had more passes. They kind of just wanted it more than we did. And that was one of those things. Is like, I talked with David about this. It's a saying we always say with the Old Firm Derby is that form goes out the window. Mm-hmm. It's who wants it more on the day.
Yeah.
It's not about form. It's not about how well you were. It's not how bad they are. It's about we want it more than you. We're going to fight harder and we're going to win.
Yeah.
And that's kind of just what happened. I mean, they go 2-0 up and we get one back in the 86th minute. We had one called off for a weird call,
which I wasn't very happy about. Up in North Carolina, I forgot where I was, but I was at a bachelor party. Shut up, Ben.
Yeah, that was a rough drive home. We'll get back to the other drive home. But
we'll get there. We'll get there. I don't have a whole lot to say because I was watching in spurts because the Wi-Fi wasn't great, and you were there.
It hurts.
And there were a lot of people that were going to try to come, and then the hailstorm hit.
The day before the tornado.
Yeah, the tornado and hailstorm hit, and it broke people's windows, broke people's cars. People were like, I obviously can't go if my windshield is messed up, or I obviously can't go if there's a hole in the side of my house and my window was blown out.
Yeah.
Or my roof's messed up. I've got to stay here. So it's like the traveling party went from like 30, I'm assuming, like around
like 30, 40 to like
5.
20. Yeah. It cut it in half.
So, I mean, it's totally understandable, of course. I was upset because the day I left, we got tornado sirens on, ironically, and I'm a weather nut, and I would like to chase tornadoes.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. That's my dream. That's on my bucket list. I want to shadow a tornado chasing team and chase a tornado. That'd be so much fun. But I wasn't able to experience it, and I was just in Dallas that night, about to go to the bachelor party. Like, what the heck, man? This is so unfair. This is awful. This
Gosh,
stinks.
I don't get to torse a tornado.
I don't get to potentially get hit by a tornado. This really stinks.
Yeah.
But that's just my thought process. Always treat storms with respect.
Yes. Was it never drive north or never drive south? A tornado.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that I don't remember which one it is, but it's like never drive north.
Something about never driving north. I know that's probably snow.
Yeah.
I've got no idea. I don't think it's. I've never heard. Never.
No, that's a famous one.
Context machine coming out. Let's see. A context hat. I require context.
Yes, I love that meme so much.
We should put like I require context up here so I can just point to it. Never drive north.
Again, we are
tornado.
Just what to expect from this podcast, right? Like we never say on top.
When a tornado is approaching, do not drive north if it is moving from the west or southwest. Instead, if the tornado is moving from the west or southwest, drive east or south. Just move away from it.
Yeah.
Tornadoes typically move from southeast to northeast.
Yeah, so that's why I'll say it's like south to northeast, so never drive north.
Okay, so yeah, just don't drive north.
Yeah. Anyways, Context FC.
Context FC has scored a goal on Tangent FC, but it's still 6-1. So
yeah.
Tangent FC will easily win the league here and win the match night tonight.
Because we do things on goal difference.
Yes, we do
normal leagues do.
Oh my God, the MPSL sucks. Anyway, yeah, well, let's move on. Matadors 2-1 FC Brownsville, June 14th. What a crazy game. What an insane game. Yeah. It was on. I mean, the Fort Worth game. We were. It was on a Wednesday. We had like 5,000 people come out, and we were fighting against Game 1 of the Women's College World Series National Championship game, or National Championship Series against Texas, and people still came out and watched, and it was very cool because I looked up at the second boxes,
and you could see the softball
and they had the game up. Yeah. So I wasn't able to see the score, but I was able to see a little bit of it, and then. One of my friends, Maple, shout out Maple, she was driving from Austin to Washington State for her new job on her bike. And she was like, I'm going to stay in Lubbock for a few days. I'm like, sure, yeah, come on out. Yeah. And then I'll take you to a Matadors game. And she was like coming up to me and being like, Texas is up first. Ha! and then running away. I'm like, shut up! You're in Lubbock right now. You did. Yeah. We walked into the new flagship Red Raider Outfitter that's in Varsity's bookstores location, and she was like, I'm in enemy territory right now. I'm in danger. And I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
But
you know
that Brownsville game, because like that, we went up 1-0. And then they got one back, and then it was just a stalemate the entire game.
For
and then
a long
the most
time.
Controversial goal you've ever seen.
Yes.
Brownsville guy gets sent off. Actually, before that happened, their coach, who got a red card the previous games, wasn't even supposed to be at the game, was up in the top corner of the stands.
Up where our TIFOs are.
Yeah. They had to send the police up there to get him out.
To kick him out. And Thomas, is either Thomas or Carl? I'm pretty sure
it was Thomas, because Thomas came up to us.
Came up and was like, do you know what that guy up there is? And we're like, no. We didn't. We thought it was a fan that just got lost and is just chilling. He's like, that's their coach. We're kicking him out. And we're like, oh. So and then I look on Twitter, and Sean Dillon reports, we think that this is Brownsville's coach with a headpiece or an earpiece in.
Well, he was, because like I saw the Brownsville guy with an earpiece in, and I was like, oh, the coach must be like up in the press box, because you can do that.
Yeah,
but
no, he was on the other side of
the stadium
and just being like, hey, call this play, hey, do this, hey, do that.
So
and then we had to go kick him out,
which is so funny.
I think I really wish I think that was either A, the first game that the audio started working on the GoPro, or B, the last game that it didn't work, because I really wish you can hear us start screaming to him, hey, goodbye.
Yeah. Well, I remember we turned on the police sirens.
We turned on the police sirens, and that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was great. Yeah, I mean, another game against Brownsville that was fiery as usual.
I will miss playing them if
we do move. I will miss playing them. I will miss playing West Texas as well.
We might get Laredo back.
Laredo would be fun. Depending on league we go to, because what other rivals do we have? If we League for Clubs has like the one from Austin.
First of all, if we go to League to Clubs, I will leave. But
hold on, I gotta
that is context
not a laptop. Context laptop.
No, I know. So if we go to USL 2, which is where the rumor mill is circulating, Denton. Yeah, it's going to depend on how they draw the league, because Denton and McKinney aren't in the same conference as Laredo.
Yeah, because McKinney is in another conference.
Yeah, because they're in like the Great Plains, and then Laredo and them are in the Lone Star.
And they might want to expand more Great Plains wise, which is going to stink for us.
Part of me thinks is like just bring back like the 2023 like NPSL Lone Star conference that we used to have.
Yeah,
where it's it's Lubbock, Denton, Laredo. and then we'll have McKinney in there. We'll have some of the, but the problem is there's like 80 teams down there in Houston.
Here, I'm scrolling down a bit to get full.
I require context.
Mid-South is Denton, Hattiesburg, Louisiana Crew, Little Rock, Mississippi Bruta, McKinney, Red River FC. Lone Star Division is AC Houston, AHFC Royals, Corpus Christi FC, GFI Academy, Hill Country Lobos, Houston FC, Laredo Heat SC, Lone Star, and Twin City Toucans.
Okay, so Twin City is in College Station.
Okay. Yes, because that's College Station and Bryan.
Yes.
Texas.
Yes, I believe so. One of them, the one that has like the purple cat looking guy.
That's Hill Country Lobos.
They're in Austin.
Okay.
And then the rest of them are in Houston.
GFI, Houston FC, duh. And then AHFC, AC Houston. Yeah. And then Corpus Christi SC is not in Houston, but it's
Houston.
It's South Texas.
You cross one bridge.
Yeah, you're there.
And then there's Laredo.
Which Mid-South Division would be kind of fun, but that's going to suck travel-wise.
Dude, if we have to go to Houston 7 times a season, I will hate my life.
Yeah, Houston 7 times a season for both of these. And then for most of these, you're in Little Rock, you're in Louisiana, Mississippi. Red River FC is... Don't know.
But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how they redraw it.
Yeah.
Because they will have to redraw it.
They need
Lubbock,
to redraw
let's
it.
be honest, is the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because when we were in the Lone Star, our scheduling partner was West Texas. So teams would do 2 legs. They would go to West Texas on the Wednesday and then Lubbock on the Saturday or vice versa.
And please don't put us in the Mountain Division because that's all Colorado, Utah. It's all Colorado and Utah. And fun fact, New Mexico United U23s used to play in the Mountain Division. Now they play in USL Academy. They have their own Academy League now.
There you go.
Because I was looking at that, but they do not do that anymore. So I don't want to be in the Mountain Division. I would like to be in like Lone Star or Mid-South.
A lot of these like League for Clubs probably has more. League for Clubs probably has more time than the MPSL does.
They have Central Region. A lot of these teams in Oklahoma, Dallas, Harlingen, Tyler, Austin, Dallas, Temple.
Yeah.
Missouri is the only other team other than Texas or Oklahoma that's in the Central Division.
Yeah.
You've got Tulsa Athletic, of course. You've got Oklahoma City, 1889, FC Wichita, Corinthians FC, Central Texas Coyotes, Austin United FC. Those three we played against.
That's League for Clubs, right?
That's League for Clubs.
So, first of all, when we say when we move, we don't know.
We don't know just yet, of course.
This is just how the rumor mill has circulated.
And we are perpetuating that rumor mill.
Yeah, we are perpetuating that rumor mill, but I don't think we go League for Clubs. If we go League for Clubs, that is not a forward move. That is, to me, that is a downward move.
It's lateral at best.
Lateral at best.
But
USL2
feels like a promotion to me because
then you're actually playing teams who actually care a little bit.
The teams that left, like Apotheos FC, Columbus United, Denton, Laredo, all these teams that left from the MPSL over that we know of, were all really, really good teams in the MPSL, and they moved up to USL2. That's why I always say move up, because that's what it feels like. Of course, Annapolis Blues, they were in the MPSL. Yeah. They moved up, and they got better. And they're playing in a better league in the USL2. Mainly, and the only reason I say that is because all these really, really good MPSL teams moved to the same league, to USL2. And the only clubs you can really say that for in the League for Clubs are Tulsa Athletic.
Sure. Well, Tulsa also started.
Yeah, League for Clubs. They started League for Clubs. Hold on. GM of MLS team at Chicago Fire, blah, blah, blah. Tulsa Athletic. Yeah. Kingston Stockade, Atlanta City FC, Napa Valley, FC Davis. All those clubs were
we'll start talking about one of these games, and somehow we'll end up on the USL2 talk again.
Yeah, I know. That's the fun part, though, because we're at this point against FC Brownsville that we closed out the season against them. We're done with FC Brownsville. We're going on the...
Yeah.
Oh, I would miss them if we left talk. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, we will have our own podcast episode devoted to breaking down whatever league it is,
whenever it
if
comes
we
out.
move, if or when we move, if it ever happens.
Dustin, David, if you're listening, please don't wait till February again.
Please don't wait till February again. Please just do it.
Yeah.
Tear the Band-Aid off. Let's get the shit done, you know?
Yeah.
Let's get it done. Next game, June 19th, Matadors 10, CF 10 Houston, and let's tell a little story about the smoke at that game.
Yeah, we popped 13 of them. So
3 were duds.
So here's the thing. I'm going to call some people out right quick. When you pop the smoke, pour it horizontal. Because
I keep hearing
so that's what I tell people is like people
get it flipped.
People get it flipped. So if you pop it horizontal, it works. If you pop it vertical, it doesn't. Because
We
it
need a
doesn't
banner on
light
our
the
front.
spark.
We need a banner on our front row that says "Pull up."
Yeah.
Pull up in case of goal.
No, don't pull up. Pull horizontal. See?
God, it's hard. So yeah, if we just had something there.
So that is why a lot of the times I pop the smoke because
you know how to do it.
Because I know how to do it. But then like sometimes I'll hand it to a kid.
And the kid just
I'm like,
well,
that's $15 down the drain.
Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, donate to us, MOZOS.org. There's a donation link right there. Help us replenish some smokes from this season.
Yeah, we'll add a little thing up there for the YouTube description.
Yeah, it'll be in the description, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But what a game! Just goal after goal after goal after goal. Sean Dillon got a quote from the Houston goalkeeper. The ball girl was handing him a ball, and he tells the girl, he's like, "They're not going to stop, are we?" And the girl says, "Nope," and then just goes to the sideline. It's like, yeah. And then they said, "We were not prepared for this." They only marched out, I think, 12 players total.
And then they had to go to Oklahoma the next week or that same weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a weeknight game.
I'm going to bring up some reporting from Ms. Shelton, who went to that away day in Houston.
Sure.
And she was like, the way that we do it in Lubbock and the way that they do it in Katy are completely different. Nobody's checking tickets. There's like 10 people there. You just walk in. You can get a seat wherever you want because nobody cares. There's no announcer. There's nothing there's nothing.
Yeah.
They're playing at a school.
Yeah, they're playing at like the British
a college. They're playing at the British International School of Houston, which, I mean, to be fair, it's like they've got a soccer pitch there, so that's fine. But it just, I don't know. Their youth clubs are really, really good. They've got solid youth academy stuff.
It's an academy. That's what it is.
And then their NPSL team, it just wasn't great this year.
That was the weird thing is that we'll get to it when we get to our league things, but like usually they don't. They usually use their academy guys.
Yeah,
like their younger academy guys.
Yeah.
And they somewhat compete mid-table.
And they only had like 12 players, I think 15 total.
Yeah.
We saw on the squatty that they only had like 10 players, and we're like,
that's wrong.
That has to be wrong. How do you play 10 aside?
Yeah.
11 versus 10. That's a mismatch. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
The entire game, I could see like after a red card, sure.
Yeah.
But no way. So yeah. After that, June 28th, travel up to Oklahoma.
Fun trip.
Very fun trip. Want to shout out Oklahoma United FC again and their ownership group and everybody there. Very, very helpful, very, very nice folks. Treated us with respect. Treated us with just being great hosts, helping us do our show there. The MOZOS getting comped hotel rooms there as well. Free tickets.
Something you never see.
Exactly.
That is class.
Now, this is their first season, so the security was like really confused why we were bringing flags and smokes in.
So it wasn't their security though. It was
the university security. Yeah,
who aren't used to people being in smoke bombs and bringing in drums and flags.
Yes,
because they thought you were going to beat somebody over the head.
They were like,
flag.
just don't beat somebody up with it. I'm like, no, sir, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I wouldn't want to do that. That's crazy.
That's crazy. You're crazy.
You're crazy, Mr. Police Officer. Like, I wouldn't say that like somebody else would beat somebody else up. I mean, of course, you're going to assume
don't
the
let
worst.
Me hold a flag, bro.
Don't let no, Caleb. Don't do that. That's not nice. It's not nice. Look at that shit out of here. But like, yeah, it's the university's police, and I'm like, if you're going to keep using that facility, start implementing more soccer culture. They've got solid home crowds out there. They just need a supporter section. They need a better atmosphere, in my opinion.
So it was a complete library.
Yeah.
Besides that lady on the field with the microphone,
which good for her. I think it was very unique. I think she got the crowd going when at points and stuff. She had a great outfit on. I mean, she was killing it.
Dude,
she was doing a great job.
Dripped out. I kind of respect it.
She's so dripped out. Like, good for you. And like, that's the thing though. I'm like, if you had a good supporters group and you had like people chanting the entire game and people going crazy, getting the fans going.
I do have this thing that like Oklahoma is young, obviously, but I do think they're kind of bland. Like like their logo is black and white.
Black and white and blue.
And
they've got the blue color there.
They've got the blue, but it's a very boring blue. Like, and their logo literally looks like like a PNG
FIFA pre-gen logo.
Again, they're young. They haven't really found.
I like the Griffin. The Griffin is cool.
The Griffin is a good place to start.
We're gonna have the Griffin and Bufftorius up here.
Because like
Thirstorius, as we like to call
them.
That'd
be a fun off-season thing. Do logo redesigns for like some of these teams.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Because like I do think you can do a cool thing with the Griffin. I just think the rest of it's bland.
A Griffin perching on top of the state of Oklahoma. I think that would be pretty cool.
Like Tottenham Hotspur.
Like Tottenham Hotspur, kind of. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. You know, again, young club, ownership as very, very robust goals for their team. I wish them the best. And I hope that if anything, we play them more in the future, because I really enjoyed going out there to Oklahoma to play that game. It was really fun. The drive was
that's one of the easiest five.
Yeah,
like, we talk about like once you go to like Dallas, that is actually kind of
Dallas is a little
like Dallas
little
and Albuquerque, hard 5-hour drive.
Yes,
because like
Oklahoma. Easy
5-hour drive because it's literally I-40, I-20.
Or if you go in between, because it's a tad faster. If you go Oklahoma, like from Lubbock to Oklahoma City, a little bit between. Yes, we went to go to Buc-ee's, so we go I-40 to I-20, I-20 to I-40, or I-40 to I-20, as you said. And then I just did the in between, and that was just like back roads, very hilly. Nobody's out there, so you can go kind of as fast as you want, and then you hit I-40, and then you're there, and it's great. So I'd like to be there more. I hope if we do move, they move with us. Excuse me. But I had 2 chicken tamales before this. They were very, very good. But
I had some Sonic and I took a nap.
Yum. Yeah. Sonic yummy. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it out there. Great climate, very humid.
Oh, it's that dang waterfall in the stadium.
Yeah. The waterfall in the stadium is powering all of the humidity in Oklahoma City.
If we could get something like that in our stadium, what would it be?
That's a great question, because you know how like Portland Timbers have a guy who like cuts a log.
I think that's cringy, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's cool. I think it's cool.
I think it's cool.
I
like
cool.
it. Let people like
Caleb.
people.
Let people have fun, Caleb. Not everything has to be bad. Cringe culture is dead, Caleb. Let people be free. No, but like I think if we had something like that, it'd be really cool to have like a tornado siren. I think that'd be really cool to have. If we score a goal, we like old air raid back in the day.
I wish we did that right after the tornado. Like if we had a home game the night after that tornado.
Yeah, well, I think we should do it where like it doesn't sound if there's going to be potential severe weather, like an actual tornado siren.
Like it's like there's a tornado warning and we score a goal.
And we score a goal and then we do it. No, it would just be it. But like air raid, they used to do it at Tech games all the time. They used to blast a tornado siren there over the loudspeakers. We should do the same thing and then have a goal song. That's my thing. I know New Mexico United was looking at getting gondolas with flame for whenever they score, because they're playing at Balloon Fiesta Park near there. So, sorry, what were you going to say about?
Like, what song would you want to use for?
That's a great question.
Dude, Chelsea Dagger.
Chelsea Dagger would just be so fun. I think Fiend would be a great one too. Fiend. They were using Fiend in the starting lineup. Let's Fiend. That would just be so fun. Yeah, I think that would be really cool, because then if you're trying to get a younger demographic.
Surfing. I think we should go
swag surf.
If we score a goal.
Yeah.
Dustin, if you're listening,
you're
swag surfing.
Swag surf after the goal. That would be scenes, man.
Yeah.
I swag when I surf. Yeah. And I surf and swag, I'm on hypnotic. And then like it's if you get the crowd going and swag surfing, as soon as they kick off that next ball, the entire place is going crazy. And people are getting all loud, and then you break it up, and then you keep going, keep going. Keep that energy from that goal going all the way up until kickoff.
Yeah.
And have the entire stadium do it, not just us.
Yeah, and
that would help.
You do it really like Tech does it, where the moment the like guy kicks out the ball, you cut it, and like it's just the crowd doing it.
Oh yeah.
Then there's no legal repercussions.
Correct. But yeah, I think a tornado siren would be really cool.
Yeah.
I think a what was the other thing I was floating around? this would be kind of corny, but like a windmill that would go off every time because we are like windmill. Yeah. We like windmills out here.
We like the spinny spun
the spinny spun-spunner that the wind does because the wind blows out here and it spinny spuns things. I mean, what would you want?
I do like the air raid siren. I do like the I do like swag surfing.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Do you think if we can find like a hand crank air raid siren for the MOZOS, we can do that next season?
But we have to stand next to it.
Yeah, so we just get earplugs.
Yeah. We should probably...
we would get like ear cans, and then we just put them on the railing in front of us, and then whenever we score our goal, smokes go off, and then we all just throw it on as fast as we can and go crazy. I don't know.
We'll have a look.
We'll have a look.
We'll
look on eBay, see if anybody's selling anything, or if I think there's a 3D printer design that you can get.
Probably.
We'll figure it out. Come back home. July 5th, day after July 4th, impeccable crowd. I believe it was another 6,000, almost 7,000 crowd that came out in a crushing defeat against Midland.
Ooh, there's you take everything that you took from the midseason game.
That sucked.
And you put into that one.
It sucks so hard.
Like, we should have won the game. They won it more. They won the league at our house. But we'll get to it later. Which is actually before we move on to the playoffs, of course, because we kind of just want to move on to the playoffs. Are we allowed to talk about the shenanigans that have happened in the playoffs? Do we want to do a full story time podcast of what happened? What do you mean?
Like
after
the stuff that happened at Oklahoma with the players, the stuff that happened after the Lone Star Finals. The scenes of that. I don't know.
We leave that.
I think we can leave. It would be great podcast stuff.
It'd be great MOZOS after dark.
Yeah.
But I feel like somebody's parents is going to be listening and they're going
to get in trouble.
Look, all I'm saying is those nights after those games.
Cinema.
Absolute cinema. Driving. No, I'll call them out.
We'll wait to do that. We'll wait to do that. But yeah, I mean, we'll wait to
You know what you did in Oklahoma.
Yes, I know what I did when
you know what you did.
I know what I did in Oklahoma. We'll do a whole story time when Carlos comes on the pod. We're gonna do that as a story time. Proper story time, full, uncut version, and we're gonna leave the players' names out of it that were involved.
Yeah,
because
they have careers.
We're respectful with that.
Yeah,
but we will say what we did because that's content.
Yeah.
Lone Star semifinals. Matadors 5-2 Oklahoma on July 9th. That game we scored four back to back, and I thought I was going to throw up because of how loud I was cheering.
I was actually, this was the first time this is going to sound rude. Matters Nation, I love you. I was disappointed with the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd could have been better.
Lubbock is a church town. We all know that Wednesdays are really hard.
But in past Wednesdays, we've had we've pulled 5K. We've pulled really good.
And now, to be fair, after that West Texas game, it was a punch in the gut. And
I also think that because we don't have things on the schedule that say playoffs, nobody really knows unless you watch TV, unless you're on the social media. I think people get those tickets, get the posters and stuff. They have them in their houses, and then they're like, well, I don't know. Are we doing playoffs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't know if that was the full cause, but I think there's a lot of things that play into it. There were Wednesday games where we had a lot of people, and then this Wednesday game, we didn't have a whole lot of people. And don't get me wrong, it was 4,000, 5,000 around there. Still a great crowd, all things considered.
Yeah.
It's still we could have had more. We could have packed the house, but it was also a 4-day turnaround.
Yeah.
And,
which is when we start this conversation of the amount of games we had to play coming up. We'll talk to it once we get to the Hickory game.
Yeah.
But
the amount of games that we had to play was kind
where
of
the
crazy.
game started stacking up on us.
Want to shout out the Matadors for letting us use the press box for the last two pre-shows of the season. They were using my Starlink for the broadcast, so thank you to the Matadors for letting that happen, letting us do that. That was a lot of fun. We were able to talk to the president of La Tormenta and then the owner of Oklahoma United. Yeah, I have more highest. I think more higher of the owner of Oklahoma than La Tormenta. Sorry, La Tormenta.
I gotta talk crap.
We gotta talk crap.
Y'all wouldn't exist.
Y'all, we gotta keep y'all on.
This is the PG-13 part of this.
You guys we're your fathers.
Yeah.
I
was gonna say something, but I was like, even for PG-13,
that's a bit. Yeah, it's a little too much. But the match that we're going to yap the most about. Let's just start talking about it. You know what?
Do you want to start from when we started here?
Let's start from when we started here, because
I come to your house at like what, 10, 11?
10 or 11, yep.
And we do our pre-show and we hang out. Carlos comes over, we're hanging out. Sam comes over, he needed to get
Shout
a
out
ride
Sam.
with us. Go to that gas station, drive up there, and it's very, it's a chill drive.
Very chill drive. We're just yapping the entire time.
Because like there was tension. That like we talked about on the way up there. Like
we
it was
were
all
nervous.
Tension.
The nerves were there.
Because like the thing was like they have our number. Like we know we're better, but they have our number. We didn't know what the crap was going to happen. And then
I was fully expecting to lose. I was fully being like, we're going to lose.
The restaurant we went to.
The patio.
The patio.
So I'll
the
say
Sopapilla incident.
I'll say first things first. The patio is a great establishment. They had great food.
The Sopapilla.
The Sopapilla was a crime against humanity, and that needs to be addressed. It was not a Sopapilla.
If you're in the Discord, you remember.
Yeah.
Which, if you're not in the Discord.
We had a photo on our social media as well of like, at the curse, save your man, please.
Yeah.
Save your former president. He is suffering in Midland. It
was bad.
You went, the next to there, though, is the burrito restaurant you always went to before, right?
Yeah, so here's my thing. So that is Jumburrito. Obviously, my dad used to go down to Midland and work there. So I'd go with him to work down there. And we'd always go to Jumburrito. And it's because it's only local to Midland. So for the last 2 Midland games, I would go to Jumburito. The problem is we lost both those games. So
we parked in their parking lot to go to the patio, because there's kind of a big shared parking lot. But you're like, I miss you, Jumburito. I miss you so much.
Yeah. But the
curse was lifted technically. Yeah. Now, the Sopapilla incident. Sopapillas are puffed corn. No, not corn. Flour.
Sugared flour tortillas.
Tortillas, basically. Yeah, they're big, puffy. You could stuff them with savory things like meats, beans, and cheeses. You can fill them up with honey and eat them like that. They are really, really good. And we got to go to New Mexico United versus FC Juarez. Yeah. You got to try it. And you said they're very, very good. I grew up with them. I think every other Friday we would go to a New Mexican restaurant, and I would always get Sopapillas. So I mean, it's something that Carlos and I, as native Burqueños and New Mexicans,
from the Berkey,
from the Berkey, from the 505 baby, 505. We were expecting it to work. We were like, okay, Sopapilla is on their menu. Okay, the description is Sopapilla covered in cinnamon sugar with French vanilla ice cream and strawberries on top.
Which should have been a red flag to begin with, but...
Which, I'm not going to lie, I think with a regular Sopapilla, I think vanilla ice cream and strawberry sauce would be amazing with it.
Yeah, it'd be good.
With a regular Sopapilla. Maybe a little cinnamon sugar on top, but I think that'd be really, really good, especially if you cut it down to half and you put it all in there. That'd be amazing. They bring out, and so here's what Carlos says. Carlos says, can I just get the Sopapilla, no ice cream, no strawberries, and can I get honey on the side? And the waitress looked at him like he was asking for like the nuclear launch codes. Like,
she had no idea what he was talking about.
What do you mean? Okay, what do you mean you don't want the ice cream? What do you mean you don't want the strawberries? And he's like, I don't want it. Can I just have this Sopapilla with honey on the side? Okay. They come out, and it's the flattest... Okay, I'm gonna use my one, but I'm gonna curse here. It was the flattest fucking piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. It was like a pancake with cinnamon sugar and then a cup on the side full of some sort of viscous liquid. And Carlos gets it, says thank you, because we don't want to get mad at the wait staff. It's not their fault. It's their boss's fault for putting this on the menu. It's the chef's fault for being compliant in this crime. It's not the waitresses and waitstaff's fault for this happening. He immediately goes...
You could tell how much
he was in pain. I'm laughing because I'm like, oh my God, another reason to hate Midland. This is great.
Yeah.
And we're laughing about it. Carlos takes a bite and he's like, you know what? This isn't that bad. It was like, he went through all 5 stages of grief, went to acceptance.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I'm going to dip it in the honey now. It's syrup. It's maple syrup. It tastes like French toast sticks.
Yeah.
Oh no. And we're just laughing because he had the second stage of grief, and he's like, "This is horrible. This is not what I signed up for."
Laughing. People are sitting there staring at us
because they're like, "What do you mean you're laughing at a Sopapilla? Yeah, this is not a sopa. at all. This is not a SOPA. I call my mother. And she's like, that is not a SOPA. Carlos, baby, you need to come home. And he's like, I know.
We started roasting them on Twitter.
And we're like, we can go to Rosa's and get actual sopapillas if you want. And he's like, it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. After that experience, though, we pay. All the interns and all the other folks go to Little Woodrow's in town to get some shots before the game. We go straight to the game.
We had to get all the MOZOS stuff set up. So
get all the MOZOS stuff set up, and we have beers in the car. We're not going to spend more money on alcohol. We've got beers in the car. So we're drinking, having a good time. Nervous again, of course.
Yeah.
We get into the stadium. We grab ourselves a beer. And that first half, did they score one?
No, we scored first.
We scored
Pablo
first.
Scored
That's
the
right.
first goal in the 12th
That's
minute.
right. Pablo scored the first goal. We're like,
19th.
yeah, this is great. Then they tied it up, right?
They tied it in the second half. So we went to so we scored in like the 19th minute. Pablo runs by, shushes their fans. Generational.
Generational.
We love you, Pablo.
I wish we had a photo of that.
Yeah.
That would be a great video game cover photo.
The penalty at the end of the when the penalty happened, I thought it was for Theo getting called for a handball. Now, it turns out what it was is that Andre absolutely clattered their player after he shot.
Yeah.
Now, here's my thing. I have bitched about this rule I don't have to censor myself.
You've bitched about this rule. Use your full chest.
I've bitched about this rule for a minute. That I think after a player shoots the ball, if someone makes accidental contact with him trying to block the shot, it shouldn't be a penalty.
It should be fine.
It should be fine. But that is just how the game is called.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
I'm going to keep checking our recording. You keep going.
Theo saves it, which, even though it was a penalty, Theo does great to save it, because if he doesn't save it off the line...
We're at an hour, by the way.
Oh, we've been yapping.
Yeah, well, we have 90 minutes, so we're fine. You got 30 more minutes. We're good.
Theo saves it off the line, and if he doesn't save it off the line, that goal counts.
Yeah.
Andre, steps up and saves the penalty. Which... Generational.
Amazing.
So we go into halftime, and we're sitting there at half, like, the MOZOS. I was like, okay, we've got it now. Like, we scored the first goal this time.
Yeah.
We had the momentum. And then the woes start to happen again with the Matadors as it tends to happen this season. Where
this second half, of course, I'm doing my thing, and I capoed. It was, man, I mean... Jeez. Okay, so what's going on right now? Hold on, I'm trying to scroll up in the chat to get to where we were talking about it. But Jeff comes up. There we go. Jeff comes up and says, he comes up to me before the game, because he did this the last few games.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want a capo? I'm like, maybe. But, I was like, this is the last home game. You guys should do it. This is the last home playoff game. You guys should do it. And then at this game in Midland, he's like, do you want a capo? I'm like, let's do it second half. You guys take first half. I'll take second half. Wrong choice, Dylan.
Yeah.
Wrong choice, because
you had to do extra time as well.
I had to do the second half and then the overtime, and that just hurt. I was very, very... it was horrible.
We come into that second half.
There's only so much your diaphragm can do.
Oh, yeah.
I was supporting, and my mom's like, you weren't supporting. I'm like, Mom, this is like singing for like 2 hours straight. This is not... your body will fail.
Yeah.
Your body will collapse into a pile of decaying flesh and bone by the end of that game. Your body... cannot. It's hard. It is difficult. So
second half. They start. So the Matadors.
Oh, hold on. Before I do this, I almost threw up because I inhaled my beer instead of.
Oh yeah.
And I'm coughing, and everybody around me, oh, it's your first beer, huh? It's your first beer. I'm like, shut up. I'm gonna throw up. It's gonna stink because I need a capo. I need to use my voice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up. Stop it. Anyway.
I'm trying to hurry this up because we have like 30 minutes left.
We'll be fine.
But so we second half, we start to do what the Matadors sadly did all season, where we don't take our chances when they come.
A little bit.
They go get one off of what they've done all season, which is a long ball over the top, and they cut it back and they score it, and they do it again, and it's 2-1.
At this point,
this is like the 70th minute,
around 70th, 80th minute. My mom tells me this after the game. She says, they were roasting you in the chat. I'm like, what were they saying? They're like, this guy is just making noise just to make noise.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's what you do as a capo.
Yeah.
If you're a real supporter section, you're making noise all game.
So my thing was, like, the only reason you can just hear him is because he's the only one facing you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he has a megaphone.
The microphone is facing this way. I'm the only one facing this way, and you can hear us, of course.
Physics of sound.
Yes. But you would have been able to hear Midland's section if they were doing that too.
Yeah, but they don't chant.
But they don't chant all game.
They chant like twice.
They do.
Which is stupid. I hate that thing so much.
And they do smokes. I'm not gonna lie, their smokes are good. I'll give them props there. We have bigger smoke, but they do smokes pretty well. You guys just need to start chanting all game, and then there you go.
Come up with original chants.
Yeah. And then fight us in the stands. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But
yeah.
It's the 90th.
I'm looking at the scoreboard. I'm continuing to capo.
Yeah.
It feels like a funeral home in the section.
Like
a year ago, when we lost to Midland, when David was coaching at West Texas, same sort of thing. We just kept playing, kept going, and I'm just like, I was on drum duty, and I'm like, I'm frustrated, so I'm beating the fuck out of this drum because I'm like, if I don't do this, if I don't keep doing this, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
Same sort of thing here. I'm like, I'm going to keep capoing because if I keep going, I'll be fine. And then.
So it's the last kick of the game. They call a foul. It was a foul. So it's the last chance of the game. And everybody is up. I think the only person who wasn't up was Duvon, which I was a little sketchy about, but we'll move on. So ball gets pumped in. Flick on, back post. Theo's there. Absolute cinema. It does hit his hand.
Oh my God. Theo Buttersburg.
It does hit his hand. But it was called fine because it's straight to his body.
We were like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah. And then the
referee
they VAR'd it. They talked and they're like, yeah, we're gonna give the goal. And I'm like, thank you, referee. Thank you, Theo, number one.
We had been giving that referee so much shit that entire
that referee
game.
Was like, you know what? Let's have some fun with it. Let's give him the goal.
Well, what you didn't see was Robbie run down the line and almost get a red card, which is just generational. Love you, Robbie.
Yeah.
But like just generational, him running down the line and just giving that referee everything.
Come on, yeah. Oh yeah. So then we're going crazy. Then and then Clay, I'm up here and I'm doing my thing. Clay is over here and he says, do the library chant. And I immediately go, is this a library? Is this a library? Oh my gosh. I think those people wanted to kill me.
They did.
They glared at us and I kept
scored 90 plus 5.
I kept doing it.
We started giving them so much shit. Literally.
I'm like, I don't care if we lose an extra time.
Yeah.
We could give them shit right now. Because it is a library.
But from a tactical side, they had been subbing in all their defenders. So as soon as it went to full extra time, I was like, we're gonna fucking dog them.
We can dog them.
We had all our attackers on. They had nothing but defenders.
Switched the tone so fast for us. I mean, we were on heavy legs.
Yeah.
We were tired, but that just changed. It was the spark that made it.
Yeah.
And Theo Buttersworth.
And then again, another set piece.
If you come back to Lubbock, you will drink for free.
Oh, yeah.
If you come back here, I think we should build a statue outside of the stadium for him because he saved the entire season.
He is maybe in the Matadors Hall of
Fame. He
is
in the Matadors Hall of Fame, in my opinion.
Officially?
Yeah.
We want
to, we're going to do another podcast
That's going to be another podcast episode.
Of us doing the Matadors Hall of Fame. And we're going to do the unofficial official Matadors Hall of Fame. And we're going to have a nice little poster board or whiteboard somewhere here where we write down from the beginning.
Evil to Matadors legend.
Yes. So we're going to induct people into the Hall of Fame, and we're going to talk about it live here. But I fully believe that he is Matadors royalty. He is Lubbock royalty.
And then Adam with the 4th, the local guy getting the 4th to win the league. And then we party like
Adam got the 4th one. Who got the 3rd goal?
Theo. Theo got the 3rd.
Theo got the 3rd, so he got the 2nd and the 3rd.
Yeah. He scored 3 goals all playoffs.
Theo, my guy. I mean, what a game. We're going crazy. And at that point, once we got that 2nd goal, you guys start saying, okay, smoke.
Yeah.
We toss a smoke to Thomas. Thomas is doing one. We're tossing one to the interns. They're doing one. We give one to Carlos. He's doing one. There is an amazing photo of the smokes.
So just from the MOZOS financials, we blew like $200.
$200
on smoke that night alone.
Most of that, though, was Hitch's donation, I'm pretty sure, though. He donated like $150.
Yeah, Hitch donated us some money for we did the smoke refund because we kind of ran out of smoke mid-season. So we had to do a smoke refund. And so, a lot of people donated money.
I got to find the
Hitch
smoke
gave us
photo.
a very generous donation.
I got to find that smoke photo. But there's a legendary photo of
it might appear on a shirt. Just come here.
So actually, talk with me about that. I want to do like an anime-esque design of it. Like something that looks like it's from a manga panel. A little bit more stylized.
Yeah.
but still aura.
Aura.
Aura. Aura.
I don't know why I looked at the camera.
Aura. I don't know. Talk in the comments. What do you think? How do you think it's spelled? How do you think it's pronounced? We're going crazy. We're going nuts. Andre high fives me so hard I dislocate my shoulder, and I don't think you noticed this, but I did it. You were on top, so you're standing up, and I go down. I've got the megaphone in my hand, so I'm trying to give you the megaphone while I use your leg to snap it back into place, and it works. Awful. And I'm like, oh, okay, yay, yippee, darling. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, and then I told him later. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it happens. My joints up here are weird. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's more my body. It's not you. You're a legend. You did a good job today.
Yeah.
Good job. Because after every game, Andre comes up and gives me a big old hug. So, I mean, love that guy. Love you, Andre.
So then, after we partied at the stadium, we drive back.
We got on the field. We did the trophy stuff.
Yeah.
We did the video of us saying, excuse our French, but we just won the fucking league. And that was just so much fun. I gave the Pope hat to Jack Thomas, and he just starts giving it to other players, and they're wearing it. And I'm like, great, this is awesome. We get outside of the stadium, and who do we pin the blame to start? I think we both know who started this chant, but who do we want to say it's? Do you want to say?
I don't even know what thing you're talking about. That whole night is a blur.
We can bleep this if we need to. I will bleep this if we need to. Carlos starts the chant, Midland's a shithole, we want to go home. Do you want to bleep that?
No, Midland's a shithole.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Carlos just starts going, I want to go home. I want to go home. Midland's a shithole. I want to go home. And we're having a great time. I take off the Pope costume. My jersey underneath completely sogged through. I'm so sorry about that jersey potentially sticking up your mom's car.
I took it to go get a wash after.
Okay, good. Because I was like, oh god, it's probably
that
sitting in there. It's
which
ripe.
We can't go into full detail of.
Yes, but we did drive home. We were scream singing
every song
in the book.
Whatever 2000s, mid-2000s banger you can think about, we had on.
Every dance song from the recession in 2008.
Yeah, like that was so that drives about 2 hours. It did not feel 2 hours.
No.
Like we were jamming the entire way home. We go to the bar afterwards, we party. We go to the one, we party. We can't explain more of
We're not going to explain what's going on, but we had a great night.
It was a great night.
Very great night. Rough morning next morning because
I
had to take Sam back home here.
Yeah. I slept at Carlos's.
You slept at Carlos's. I had to bring Sam back. We had to Uber to my house. And I've got a big cutout of Asher Omega Strikers in my office, and he put his wet underwear and his wet shorts on her. And I'm like, buddy, I know you didn't have anything to hang it up on, but putting it on top of a cardboard cutout is a bold move because it's wet clothing.
We were so drunk.
But we were so drunk. So I tell them to take a Party Smart pill, and he was like, I don't feel hungover. I'm like, it was the Party Smart pill. He's like, I don't remember that. I'm like, I saved you.
Yeah.
I saved you.
I very much felt hungover.
Yeah.
But so
yeah, we won the league. We won the league. That was on Saturday. That was on Saturday. So we had another week until the next game. South Region semifinals on July 16th.
Even a week.
Sorry, it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday. We had 4 days. Team had to go to Midland to fly out to DC and then drive down to Jacksonville. Wow, what a travel day. So I mean, wow, man, that was crazy. But
go there, win 1-0. Pablo
Torre gets that goal, breakaway, beautiful goal.
Yeah.
And then we won that one. All the Jacksonville fans in the chat were really, really cool, really supportive, really nice.
Apparently, this came from when we talked to the players a little bit that their supporters group was just weird.
Yeah.
they just choose really weird political things to get on our players' backs who are not from Texas.
Yeah.
They would start talking about school shootings. And
what?
we're like, it's because the Texas is Republican, right?
Florida, pot calling the kettle black here, buddy. Yeah.
So what was their name of the supporters group again? I don't remember what it was.
Section 70 something.
Y'all are weird.
Some of the guys that are in the chat that came in that were like, I can't be at the game because I have work and I'm part of the.
They were fine.
They were really chill. They were really cool.
People at the game
chose really weird.
They
They were apparently weird.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of another weird supporters group, let's talk about
Hickory.
So,
Hickory, what did they do the weekend before?
So they racially abused a App FC coach, from what we've heard, and then proceeded to almost fight a kid and try to rip his jersey off of him, and then got banned from the game. So
because all of their stuff from their socials seemed like they were there at the stadium pregame, and then they were at a bar for the game.
And they talked to us before the game. And this was kind of before we actually knew what was happening. Because we actually had to go do we want context.
We got context.
We got context. And they were like inviting us out to their tailgate. And they were like,
I'm pretty sure the social media person or whoever's running the account, and probably a saint, probably super nice. Yeah. Again, not the person that did the thing.
2 people got banned. And then the whole section
section didn't go.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, I mean, the actions of 2 people does not justify the full group. However, it's a little weird that happened, and then a statement was released a week later.
Yeah, like you didn't release a statement.
And I fully believe, I think the reason why it took so long for that statement to be released was because the NPSL acted late. They didn't see this until App FC fans were like, hey, league, look at this video. Hey, guys, look at the context, look at the video. And then the NPSL was like,
kind of got to say something.
Hickory.
But
got to say something here.
Again, we do go and lose the game.
Yep.
Now, let's talk about it a little bit. We had played, how many games was that in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, between the 5th and the 19th.
We played West Texas on Saturday.
Yep, 1.
And then we played Oklahoma on Wednesday.
2.
Then West Texas on Saturday.
3.
And then
Jacksonville 4.
So that was 5 games.
5 games in between 2 weeks.
In between 2 weeks. That's awful. You know how many games Hickory played?
2. They played 2 games.
Because they
didn't even play the South Region final.
The semifinal got postponed. Then they played their final. And then they had a week off. And then they played
And then they played their final, the South Region final.
And we
South Region
held
only has
them
3 conferences.
Till the 70th minute. To be fair, we were on the back foot almost the whole game. We had our chances. Maybe we should have scored them. Maybe we shouldn't have. But we played 5 games in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We were tired.
We were in the middle of North Carolina.
And not only that, we had to go from Midland to there and like just start
to
bouncing
Jacksonville.
all
And
over.
then we only had 1 day of preparation to be able to practice and to recover.
It was all recovery.
And we used the Charlottetown Hops facility. Charlottetown Hops let us use their facilities. Thank you, Charlottetown Hops.
Yeah.
It was all class from them. But like, man, like we're traveling. We're the 1-0 result. I'm fine with.
Yeah. Like I'm not fine with it.
I'm not fine with it, but I made more peace with it, especially because then they went on to win the whole thing.
I want El Forlito beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Because after that, Hickory beats Ristosi FC 3-2. Michigan Rangers host El Farolito because the West Region cannot host a semifinal.
That was
but
my
can
thing.
host the final.
The only reason I was mad about that loss, besides like that,
because we would have hosted a national semifinal. We would have.
And we'd have had a week off to recover.
Yes, we would have had a week off to recover. We would have hosted.
Yeah. And
my sister's wedding was on that weekend too, so I was like, that dog, the dog that's closing his eyes. Yeah. So I packed I have a white Matadors jersey that I was going to wear underneath the suit if we were playing that day, and I was going to watch during the reception. But that's okay. That's fine. I was going to ask somebody else to wear the Pope costume. I think you were going to have to Pope it up that day because the Pope not being there, I think, is an omen.
Yeah.
A bad omen.
But look, we move on.
El Farolito lost 2-3 to Hickory. Hickory was playing in the Bay Area, so congratulations, Hickory, for winning the league, for winning the national championship. Shout out El Farolito for being there and hosting and getting all the way there. They are a legendary club in their own right. But that was the season.
Yeah, and to think it went from May to 2 weeks ago. Like, that was
our entire summer.
That was pretty much our entire summer. I mean, like, it feels weird that it's over. Like, that was the summer of a lifetime, and now we're kind of done for 8 months, 9 months.
Yay.
Not yay. Sad.
Not yay, but
sad.
Sag.
Like, we're probably not going to go Open Cup.
It would be really cool if we do Open Cup, but Open Cup takes a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. And, where would we play? Blah, 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 blah. So,
yeah.
I am content.
I'm content. I would like to do Open Cup, but I understand if we don't.
Yeah.
Open Cup is fun because I wasn't able to go to the first 2 games here in Lubbock. I was only able to go to the one in New Mexico.
Great games to go to.
So I was like, well, I'd like to go see that again. I'd like to host some games here if we can.
Yeah.
But, if we don't do it, that's fine. If we do it, that'd be really cool.
That'd be great.
But we're in the off season now. Welcome to the off season podcast. This is episode 0.
Yeah.
Because we have to disembark. This is season 1, episode 0.
It's the, what do they call it?
Technically a pilot.
Pilot episode.
Pilot episode. But that's usually episode 1. Episode 1, we're going to go into more of our fun stuff. So what we have planned for the podcast, tech sports especially. Yeah. So tech soccer, of course, football, basketball, baseball once those seasons start. We're going to, if we can, do live shows at tailgates again. So that'll be a lot of fun. You'll see that here on our YouTube channel. We're just going to be doing a lot of fun stuff here. Having guests on, talking about whatever we want. Yeah. Which is great.
Just trying to keep y'all engaged. Like, that was a big thing we've had problems with is as soon as the season is over.
Once the season is over.
Once the season is over, the content just went.
Yep.
And so trying to keep y'all engaged, especially with the USL 2 season coming up, which is going to be a really...
USL 1 season, right?
USL... Well, I keep trying to... So,
you keep saying USL 2, and they just finished theirs.
So with the USL 1 season coming to a close, we'll have some of the stuff with that.
USL Championship coming to a close.
We'll probably talk some with the Kurzcast guys.
Yep. Shout out New Mexico United.
Yeah.
We love United out here.
So just on another side tangent, I don't really care about U.S. soccer, for a majority of my life.
That's fine.
And so obviously the Matadors came around, I became a Matadors fan, but I have now a soft spot for New Mexico United. Mm-hmm. I have been to their games. I've seen the culture they've had. I've been out.
They have a stellar culture.
I've been to the Berkey.
You've been to the Berkey.
And it was a really good time.
He eats at the green chili.
I eat at the green. So I love green chili to begin with.
It was really good.
I had a green chili pizza for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's great.
That's what I ate when I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
So now I got to go to Ireland.
Yeah.
Got to go to Belfast.
And get some fried food.
Get some chippy shop.
Yep, chippy. Chippy, choppa, choppa.
Bentley Mega Chippy. Old me.
Nuts and bolts and pots and pans.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I mean.
I don't know why that's the first thing that came to my head. But
nuts and bolts are, that's a kind of a meme out here of, I think it was a picture of somebody with chips and olives. They said they probably call this shit nuts and bolts. I'm like, okay. But yeah, shout out New Mexico United. We're going to be out there again for the Lobo New Mexico State game.
Yeah, going on some more away days.
Yep, because that one is true straight up rivalry because those are the only 2 schools, Division I schools in the state, the only ones who play FBS football.
Is there any big New Mexico United games we can maybe swing by?
Probably.
I mean,
honestly, probably. We'll have a look, of course.
I'm not ready.
It's just 5 hours away.
This is the weird thing for me with soccer. So obviously, most of y'all knows I'm a Celtic fan, outside of the Matadors. And so right when the Celtic season ends, we played the Scottish Cup, and then the Matadors season started.
Yep.
We just played our first competitive game this previous weekend, but we'd had friendlies all up to the point. Yeah. So I get year-round soccer
the entire time,
and it burns me out a little bit because I go through all Celtic with European days and and then the Scottish Cup and into season, and then the Matador season immediately starts.
This is why I think American sports culture is awesome because you have sports year-round, and people say after the NBA season ends that summer area is all up for grabs. I say no.
Watch soccer.
You got soccer, you've got golf going on throughout, you've got racing going on throughout, you've got a bunch of other sports that you can try out and check out. But then now we're up to college football and NFL coming up, and then after that we'll get more college basketball. NBA will start, and then we're going to go into MLB season starting, and that goes all the way through October.
So how many days away are we from tech football?
We are 2 weeks.
26 days.
26 days.
26 days.
26 days.
From Arkansas playing Bluff.
3 weeks. But yeah, we are almost there. We are almost to football season, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about that, of course. We're going to rate, you know what? We're going to rate or riot.
Yeah.
I think we should, if we're at the game, we should be able to rate, because I'll be in the alumni section. I'll be in the paid section. You'll probably be in the student section.
Yeah.
So we'll have those 2 different, and we'll give objective ratings about how the atmosphere was, because we know atmosphere.
Yeah, we know atmosphere. And again, rate or riot, just I don't know if they completely reorganized, but I think they did. It's a bit different this year.
Yep. We're hoping to collab with Raider Riot. Hey, if you're a part of Raider Riot watching this, come and collab with us. We would love to do it. I mean, I'm a alumni of the Raider Riot. former president. I'm Unk. So, but
the original Raider Riot.
I was the second class after the founders. So I'm up there. I'm old.
He's Unk.
I'm old. I'm Unk. The founders and I talk every single day in a group text. We talk about sports all the time. It's great. It's awesome. So we'll keep you guys updated with mainly tech sports, but other soccer news, other soccer stuff. And we're gonna keep it going.
Matadors news as it comes out.
Yep. If you want to see any guests on here, suggest those in the comments below.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Who would be your dream guest?
Who
would be the dream guest on your podcast?
Dream guest on my podcast. I would actually like to have some of the former players from this team come out and get Jack Thomas on.
Oh, Pasco would be a fun one.
Pasco would be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Pasco would be a great guest. Get Leighton on.
Yeah.
We can call Leighton. We can get Leighton in and talk with him about the season. As a parent, his POV, especially in I believe
parent.
Wales. I believe they live in Wales. So
no, they're Birmingham.
They're Birmingham. Okay, never mind. I thought was that another player there?
Jack Thomas is from Birmingham.
Jack Thomas. Okay, yeah, but Leighton being from the UK, being from out there, having to watch all these games at 2 a.m. his time, what his experience was there, and as a parent, what the POV is of your kid playing in America in college soccer and then playing amateur league soccer
specifically
here.
to get a former player on,
Tomo
I'd
would be a
love to
great
get Tomo
player.
back
Yes,
because
we
he's
should
in
get
the
Tomo.
Discord. I mean, he talks pretty.
We can get Tomo. Yeah, Tomo was during the playoff run.
Get on the show.
Get on the show. We'd love to have you. Of course, Dustin, Thomas,
Yeah.
Cooper, any of the front office people would be a fun time to chat about and have a chat with.
Let him loosen up a little bit.
Loosen up a tad,
Yeah.
Any of the Two Docs founders would be fun to have, I think. I think that'd be a really fun ad. Any other supporters group folks, I think, collabing with anybody outside of our league, I believe.
That'd be more fun.
I wouldn't really want to talk with the West Texas guys during the offseason pod.
Sorry,
no offense, but...
You know who I'd like to talk to?
Yeah.
The Vermont Green people.
Yes.
That'd be a good one.
Oh, we should reach out to them.
If USL2 gets announced, because we don't know.
We should still...
We would...
I would still, regardless, want to talk to them.
I would want to shoot them a message like, hey, we have a podcast. We do all this. Would y'all want to...
Yeah. You should call in.
Yeah.
And I'll get a call in set up.
We're going to fly you in.
Yeah, we're going to fly you guys in from Vermont. Shout out the Catamounts.
$14 billion.
Current reigning NCAA men's national champions.
Yeah, the guy
Vermont
who scored
Catamounts.
the goal for Vermont also scored the goal for Vermont Green in the final.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
No way.
The guy who scored the goal to win the national championship was the same guy who scored the goal to win the USL.
Oh, that is so... Oh, he's got to write a book now.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to have a movie.
He needs to have a statue.
He needs to have a statue. I think he deserves a statue in Vermont in general.
Yeah. What a player.
I think in 5 years, 10 years, he can run for state office and easily win.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Vermont is a soccer state.
They're a very big soccer state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Vermont.
Shout out Vermont.
That'll do it for us here on the Offseason Podcast. Episode 0, Episode 1 will be coming out sometime soon. I'm going to edit this tonight, release it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have some fun. For Caleb Lester, I'm Dylan Wynn. Adios, everybody, and we'll see you in the offseason. Any other words?
No.
No?
I don't know.
I don't know.
End it there.
We're
can't
done.
end it from over here. We have to walk over there.
Yeah, we have to walk over there anyway. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Bye. Bye-bye.